my shit.
Hey Jammers, Jones here, back with another video. So it was much requested, and finally, after a very long time, here is episode 2 of my Storytime series. Storytime with Jones, episode 2. So we've all met those people with no boundaries, whether it's with personal space, personal items, or just taking things that aren't theirs. We've all met someone like that. I have too on Animal Jam, except this was the most extreme case that I've ever seen. Let me tell you about it. It was just a normal day like any other when I was playing. I was hanging out with a few of my buddies, and just generally being very chill. I was in possession of a lot of beta items back then that I didn't know were rare. So along comes a girl who wants to trade me. I was about to accept her trade offer, but my friend told me it was a bad trade, so naturally I declined because I trusted them. So this was just one trade offer, right? Just a trade offer. This little pink bunny that had come up and offered me a trade went berserk. She started capitalized texting in chat. That was a fair trade. You're just being a bully. And I was like, what? No, it was just a trade that I didn't want to accept. So she left the pillow room, which is where we were sitting, and I come to find out, after leaving the pillow room after a few minutes, that she's been standing in Jamal Township shouting my username and telling people to report me. Upon further investigation, she was telling them that I was harassing and bullying her, and tried to convince her to give me her items. A lot of people reported me, and I did get suspended. My jaw just dropped. This bratty little girl didn't get something she wanted on my trade list, so she decided to ban my account. Remember, this was back when banning and monitoring and even trading weren't as good as they are now. So I thought it was over after my ban was lifted after a day. I was willing to get over it, if it wasn't for the fact that somehow she found my private Instagram. That was what started to make me a little nervous. I was relatively young, my mama just let me get an Instagram, and on there somehow I must have mentioned my Animal Jam username, because she used the search engine to search up anything related to GellyJones. She must have combed through like hundreds of results. And then she started posting capitalized comments on all of my photos of how much of a bully I was. And like my parents and relatives followed this account, and they were thinking badly of me just because of some angry little girl. And looking at her profile, I realized that she must have been a really little kid. And then it clicked. This was a girl who was used to getting anything that she wanted. She had pictures of herself with giant stuffed animals, pictures of herself in Corvettes with her dad. She was used to getting what she wanted, and she didn't like it when people said no. Anyways, I block her on my GellyJones account because I don't want her following me around and sending me rude jags. I reported her a few times, but she seemed to have not gotten suspended or anything. And after a day of quiet, I pretty much thought it was over. And then a new jammer, who also had a membership, who was also a pink bunny, different user, started harassing me again. It turns out that her other account was banned for bullying, and she had just had her parents make her a completely new jammer account and slap a 1-year membership on it. It was kind of crazy. She was so rude and so bratty because of a digital item, and she just got angrier when I spoke up about it. I was like, dude, calm down. It was just a trade. And she literally said, here's what she literally said: I don't like it when people say no to me. I was just, what? It was just one of the most ridiculous things I'd ever seen. That kid was so spoiled and so bratty that she was willing to make others feel horrible just to get her item. In fact, she got so annoying that she made me stop playing Animal Jam for a solid month. Every time I would log on, there would be a new jag from her, or a jag from one of her friends, because she had told them how horrible of a person I was. And it led me to just not go online. I didn't realize how much of a cyberbully she was until probably last month when I really thought about it. Her anger had led me to not do one of the things that I enjoyed the most, and that just really sucked. So moral of this story is, don't be a butt. If someone doesn't accept your trade, they probably have a good reason why, and it's nothing to get too worked up about. Anyway, Jammers, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below because each like helps me so much. And if you want to see more stuff like this, hey, why not subscribe? As always, Jammers, stay safe and jam on. Jones out.